Today we're working on the Focus. Got wing risers to put on from VelossaTech. We also have some Rally Armor UR mud flaps. They are black and gray. Throw these on. The VelossaTech kit is literally just this. Not much, but we'll get the wing up at an angle, which is slightly more aggressive, and I like the look of it. So let's get started. First thing we have to do is take the wing off, and that's a bit of a process. All right, so the first step to doing the wing risers is to remove the wing. So you have to open the hatch. If you have your parcel tray in, go ahead and take that out. Pretty simple. If it wants to cooperate with me. It's just gonna stay for now. But this piece of plastic right here, the centerpiece of your back trim, that needs removed. That'll reveal the bolts underneath. And you should use a proper pry tool, like a trim removal tool, but we don't have one, so I'm just using a screwdriver with some tape on it. More realistic, because I don't think anybody's gonna buy trim tools to do this install. So underneath here, we'll have a couple of bolts I want to take out, and then we will take out the third brake light and remove the wing. So let me get some tools here. I should probably got prepped for this. So first you'll remove these 3 bolts. They are 8mm. And they shouldn't be that tight. So whenever you reinstall them, make sure they're not that tight. Well, get them tight, but don't over torque these. They're just small bolts. So you have the 3 bolts in the middle, and then the 4 T20 bolts on the side. Now remove the third brake light. All it's holding on is 2 T20 Torx bit screws. And behind the third brake light, there is the windshield sprayer. Just disconnect that by pulling it off. They said this was going to be easy. And then the actual connector for the brake light. And if their brake light's out, now we can remove the wing. All right, so now with everything unbolted, we should just pop the wing up. And try not to scratch your car when you do that. As you can see here, my wing apparently at some point was performance blue. That kind of worries me as this is a brand new car. This has never been wrecked before, so it should have a black wing. Very weird. Oh well. All right, so the first step of this is to remove these little pins here, little plastic rivets, and then we will install the actual wing riser kit. These are all numbered. So we'll have number 1 in the middle, and then going out we'll have the number 2s, number 3s, and number 4s. We'll start with this one. And to hold these down to the wing, we're gonna use the countersunk screws. Let's do this one first. And you don't wanna get these completely tight to begin with. You wanna be able to adjust once on the car. So get them tight, not completely tight though. All right, for the end ones, use the Phillips head screws because these just screw into the plastic. And they go off at a slight angle. While we're on the side over here, we'll go ahead and remove these 2. Okay, so before you put the wing on, it comes with these little caps to block off the holes where the clips originally went. And those just snap in. And there's 5 holes. There's 1 in the center and then 2 on the sides. All right, for this step, we're gonna put the wing back on. You might need some helpers to hold the wing while you are bolting it back in. So I got these 2 guys. Not very competent, but they'll work. So if you guys wanna hold this, over here. Oh, actually, you guys got the wrong side. Here we go. try to line everything up. There's line up pretty close. I think we had to go. Oh, yours line up over here. Close there. Can you see your projects there?
Yeah, they're pretty close.
Alright. Now that everything's lined up, we can go ahead and tighten everything down for the final install. And now, I actually got pretty lucky there that it was all lined up to get from the get-go, but if you do tighten down they're wrong, then you have to loosen them back up and refit, which is kind of a pain. So make sure everything's straight first before you tighten everything down. So now we're gonna do the final install of the wing. Everything's tightened down. We just have to put it on. My trusty helper's here again.
Dude, I'm basically man away.
Alright, now we're gonna open, so follow it with the hatch. Ready? Now for the hardware underneath, you're gonna have 3 different size screws. You're gonna have 3 of the longer ones here, and then 2 of each of these sizes. All those screws get mounted with a washer. The longest screws go in the center. Alright, now with all that tightened down, we can reattach the brake plate. So just gotta fish these through the back. Connector back in. Wash your hose. Just 2 screws. Alright, all done. Now that the wing's on and everything's tightened, we can go ahead and put our trim panel back in place. Just snap it. There we go. Alright, so the last part of this install is the antenna relocation device. All this does is slip over your antenna, maybe. Spit on it first. Get her all lubed up. Jesus Christ, that's tight. Dude, that's not going on. My roof is bending.
You know, I bet if you do the same thing again, it'll work.
So all you gotta do is spit on it a little bit and it works. Or use chain lube like I did. Either way. And now the antenna's up at more of an angle. So when we open the hatch, hopefully it doesn't hit. It's gonna be real close, but it doesn't hit. You could fit a business card in there. It's tight.
Where's that warm one at? Toasty boy. Toasty boy.
It's not touching though. Like, if you look directly at it, it's not touching it, I swear to God. Like,
Right. Yeah, okay, buddy. I mean, it doesn't move it when it's
good
turned
enough.
up.
yeah. VelossaTech wing riser install complete. Now it looks much more aggressive. Sweet, now we get to the mud flaps.